It's pretty much the same as all the other diving uniforms, but just in pure black. This is the Bayonetta fit here. And it looks great on us, might I just say. You know, I bet this would also look great on today's executive producer, Jake Yates. Thank you for your support. Patreon.howdyfolks.net if you'd like to also become an executive producer. And I'll talk about how great you would look in this outfit as well. But probably, you know what, I can't make that promise. I don't know if we'll do that bit again. That was a one-time bit. But you will, if you're an executive producer, you get a shout-out at least once a month. But honestly, there's 2 of them right now, so a lot. You'll get a lot of shout-outs if you join. I'm sure they would look good in this outfit, though. I imagine most people would. Probably not me. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know, I could be sexy. I could get like a plunging neck. No matter how much I plunge my neckline, it can't be seen behind the beard. So I'm just trying to pass the time in the darkness right now. Just trying to keep talking till something happens. Is that like an elevator to the sky? Is that what that is? Is that the solar tower?
Lone and level sands stretch far away.
This is the largest land I've ever seen in my life.
Lily, why are you in the robot?
Danger lurks around every corner. Watch your step. If you trip, you might find yourself caught in the arms of death. All right, I've entered the scanned coordinates of Altus Lavoir. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Before we go, there's one thing we need to do, and this is very important, because it's only just occurred to me that we probably need to go ahead and replace our earrings to match our new fit. I kind of feel like the red in that earring matches the red around our waist, so we're going to go with that. And what is the stance she's taken, and how long can she do it for? Wowzers. Okay, glasses. I don't know. I kind of like the glasses. I think we'll leave them on for now. Let's activate this campsite, first things first. That's like peak priority. And it is a good thing they leave that Vitcoin lying around. I understand now why you get so many extra Vitcoins. Is this one?
The camp doesn't have power.
That's unfortunate.
Huh? Let's see. It looks like a good amount of the camp's energy is being supplied by nearby areas. I think there's an issue with the supply network.
What can we do about it?
Go and see if it's unplugged? Awkward fade to black.
Zion, there's a solar tower that supports energy links to nearby facilities. It seems like there might be a problem with the tower. We're going to have to go and check.
Okay, I can do that. That's fine. What happens if I die? Where do I respawn, if not back here? Reboot. Nice. Okay, but first things first, we gotta get this fella. You know what? Hold on. Oh, that was all of my ammo. That's a shame. I don't know why I just assumed I would have more ammo than that. The Zion 2. The Zion. Many angels have been spotted from the colony. What is their purpose? Fanaticism and distrust are not permitted. Zion must stand firm and keep a close watch. According to the Sentinels, angels from the colony have descended and have been spotted around Zion. They have been conducting multiple operations over the years, but this is the first time they have been active in the proximity of Zion. Angels are supposedly superhuman warriors who alone can do the work of many. But their past battle records are unknown. Some believe that they go through a cycle of tactical success and strategic failure. Prophet Oracle requested they be treated rationally, saying Zion was not chosen for the colony, but we need to put aside our old grudges and walk alongside them as fellow humans. While some extremists argue that angels may be hostile, or that they may be the embodiment of Mother Sphere, we must display civic awareness and inspire the spirit of the community. Sure, alright, more propaganda, love to see it. Righto, I need to get over there, though, and something tells me I'm not going to be able to just... Actually, no, it looks like I absolutely will be able to run along... Whoa, I just got like a speed boost there. Hold on, just a second, let me check. Okay, I do have a map. I was wondering if I would have a map when I left town. I really wanted a map before. This changes everything, because I don't have to just run around every nook and cranny now. I can see what there is in the world, including the scrapyard, which is where I'd like to go, and the solar tower, which is where I actually need to go to do the quest. So we'll go ahead and mark the reboot and not actually the solar tower. We've also got the Altus Lavoir. Yes, sure. A new mission over there. Actually, we have a lot of those. Looking at you, looking at you, looking at you. The scavenger story. There's a lot going on. Is this a Naytiba or is this a goblin? All right, I guess you know what? There's nothing saying it can't be both. It feels so strange to be in combat again. That felt so weird. Because we've just not been in combat for the longest time. I feel a little rusty. Spending all that time around town just hobnobbing with the locals has left me feeling a little... Okay, we got slugs, though. That's good. Left me feeling a little rusty. So I clearly can't get across here. Which means that I guess I either need to figure out how to swing from that thing, which is probably not the answer. That's weird that that's hanging off of there. Don't know if I can swing across that. We probably do need to actually, though... Yeah, go all the way around. That's okay. I don't mind exploring the Wasteland a little bit. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of sort of desert regions in video games, because they tend to be, well, kind of like this, right? Big and empty and arid. But I prefer this to the city. The city was so grim for so long, and it's just nice to be somewhere that isn't just grim and gray. It's bright, and it's, I mean, it is bright. It's a desert. And yeah, a lot of the color is just... like sand brown, so it's probably gonna get old eventually, but I'd prefer this to just more exploring of the city, you know what I mean? Just keep dodging, just stay out of the way. Just keep dodging. Yeah, nice, smooth, simple and clean. That's the way you got me feeling tonight. I'm trying to remember, though, when we dodge, do we hold down circle to then jump back? I think that's what we do. When we dodge out of the way, we hit circle again. Hold on, let's try it. I gotta actually time it properly. Hold on. No. Hold on. No. We gotta be willing to wait it out. There we go. No, it's definitely hold down square. That is absolutely what we did to defeat the last boss as well. We cheesed the absolute living daylights out of that. Okay, let's actually... and I've said this before. I've said this so many times, but this time I mean it. Let's focus on the plot. So you can start sprinting, and then after a minute, you just get super sprint. I see that bow rock over there. We're going to ignore it. We're just going to try to press on as quick as we can. I see what could be another camp up here, but I'm assuming it also... will not have power, so what is even the point in trying? I suppose we could try. See, this reminds me a lot of how that... You son of a gun. Okay. I was gonna say, this reminds me a lot of how they did sprint in Final Fantasy 16, which I didn't care for, because there was no sprint button. You just had to run, and eventually Clive would start sprinting. In this, there's a sprint button, but then she starts sprinting faster after a bit. That's better. That's a much better approach. This one will also not activate, I assume. Yep, it's going to be the same conversation, possibly. We don't really need a conversation at all. So long as the game just remembers that I have done that, and it doesn't try to make me do it again in the future. Something is over here. Get out of the way of that. Dodge out of the way. Was there two of these things? How many? Oh my gosh, there's so many of them! We're getting jumped by an entire, like, infestation! It's interesting that there's different types of Naytibas. Do they all get along? Don't blame yourself. You don't become a scavenger overnight. Stamina, infiltration, survival, ecology, terrain, tactics, and much more. There's a lot of scavenging needs to know to survive out there. Watch and learn. Weird thing to have written down. Oh, is this one going to have the other side of the conversation? You're not a coward. Don't talk about yourself like that. If you say that one more time, I'll kick your ass. Yeah, you tell him! You tell him, Wheatgrass. Is that the guy's name? Y'all ever seen Dumb and Dumber? That's a great film. Okay, this guy is, like, watching the entrance. Can I get behind him? Darn it! Somehow, we can sneak up on a guy. There we go. Somehow we can sneak up on a guy, and we can do like a oh, that's a new thing. Go ahead and take that before we go deal with whatever this is. Somehow, trying to finish my sentence. You can sneak up on someone from behind and like execute them, but I don't remember how. Maybe it'll prompt us if we actually successfully get in a position to do it. The ground textures are a little rough here. Something tells me I'm not going to be sneaking up on this guy, though. This is like what happens when a Velociraptor and a Borak have a mating session, and I'm not comfortable with it. Oh, it's got like a big, disgusting... I mean, what I want to say is vagina mouth with teeth, but I don't know why I said that. I don't know why that's what came to mind. No, I stand by it. I absolutely 100% stand by it. That's the most accurate assessment of these things anyone's ever heard. I see you. I will come back and investigate you, I promise, but not right now. Hello, little guy.
This is it.
What's your story,
It's the drain
eh?
over there. Maybe it can tell us what the...
Oh, beep beep indeed. Hello, I'm S2...
Service 001. Standard service drone.
It talks,
Requesting
apparently.
Administrator assistance. An error occurred in Solar Tower Orca A091078CQ. Reboot sequence status failed. Cover device malfunction. Requesting administrator assistance. The error cannot be resolved with the current service drone functionality. Stopping power supply to nearby facilities. Update, supply camp status, inactive.
Yes, we noticed that.
Administrator confirmation required.
Hang on, I can't figure out what you're trying to say.
Bless
Are
us.
you saying that the solar tower cover is damaged?
I am sorry. Service drone. Language capabilities limited.
I mean,
Cover
can we get like a
device
large
status
language model loaded onto this
confirmation
thing?
from Administrator. Resolve error as soon as possible.
There's another camp up there. I just noticed it. Wait, sorry, what? Go to Altesse Lavoie. Lavoie. That looks French. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not even sorry about it. What was my objective? Sorry. Never apologize for not knowing how to pronounce French words. It's the French's fault. There's a problem with the solar tower, blah, blah, blah. Solve the solar tower problem by going inside, I assume, but not talking to the Happy Apple II. Go upstairs. The Happy Apple II is none of your business. So around we go, and then back inside. Can we... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. This one has like a... Is that what I'm meant to do? Is this... does this hurt? I'm sorry about this. I don't know if this is what was intended. This might be their purpose. I can't tell. It's kind of like when Anakin landed on that... What was that robot doing? When Anakin and Obi-Wan were fighting? It had a bucket and was dipping it in lava. What was it going to do with that lava? What purpose did it have for that lava? I don't understand at all what it was trying to accomplish. I appreciate that there's a drone down there in case we fall, by the way. Why wasn't there just like a pump to pump up the lava? Or something? It's Star Wars. You can make lava-proof pumps, surely. See, that's how I expect you normally get in there under like normal circumstances, when the building isn't having some kind of malfunction or whatever. In fact, I bet when we get in there later, that's how we're going to get back down to ground level. It's just by going in a circle around this place. What's happening at the roof? Did the robot say? I kind of lost interest in what the robot was saying. I don't trust this game to have good, like, jumping mechanics, because in the past, historically, it has not. Eve is very prone to stumbling forward and off of things, so I'm very nervous about this. Well, that is my fault. I assumed it was close enough. That's on me. I can't even be mad. That's also on me. Gosh darn it. She's got weird momentum, is what I was trying to say. She's got, like, Luigi momentum. Can we make this jump? There we go. Where she's just got, like, ice on her shoes or something. You can kind of, at least based on what I just did there, it feels like you can sort of alter your jump mid-air. Yeah, you can absolutely, like, start low, start with a little bit amount of forward momentum, and then lean into it if you realize you didn't give it enough. Probably better than overshooting things, like I almost did there. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, thank heavens. That's good stuff right there. Happy to see that. Wonderful feature. Camouflage. What? Exospine specialized in stealth. I beg your pardon? Hold on, I want to get that. I want to get that. Can I sneak around and stab guys in the back?
System error.
I gotta go higher.
Failed.
Okay.
There must be some kind of issue with the facility.
Thanks, Eve. Thanks for that observation. Appreciate that. Can we do that again, though? The game will start giving me hints if I'm not careful.
Reboot failed.
So we definitely need to try to make this jump, I guess? I don't know why I thought we wouldn't be able to make that. Hey, little guy.
The service drone is stuck in the debris.
Debris, of course. Classic debris. That's just gonna, like, spear something. You rips a hole in the bottom of the facility, severs several thick copper cables, completely throws the facility offline permanently.
System maintenance may now resume.
Good. At least the drone is intact.
So with that done, activate facility.
System is now all clear. Reboot successful.
How does this thing work? Like, I see all the solar panels in the ground. Is it one of those facilities where they reflect the light back up into some sort of, like, salt pod thing that boils water? Is it one of those types of facilities?
Did that solve the problem? I'll have to check it out.
Could none of his drone friends come up there and free him? Did they all just, like, decide, like, maybe he's sending out error codes and saying, can someone please come help me? And they're just not. Also, that one came online. That's good to see. I'm assuming the other one did too. Was that the first thing it showed? I was not paying enough attention to that very first shot. It might have been the other camp we activated. Alright, brace yourselves for this. Good grief. Good grief, this game. Oh. Come on, easy does it. Ooh, that one was a bit much, huh? Okay. Nope. Hold on. We gotta get down from here. Can we, like... We were trying to, like, zoom forward to negate fall damage. I can't give up. If I give up now, my comrades' sacrifices, they'll all mean nothing. If I can just get to the solar tower. And you did, Buckaroo. You did, and it was all worth it in the end. So good on you. I salute you, sir.
Solar tower reboot sequence completed. Power returned to facility. Status operational. Many thanks to the administrator. You are the best administrator. Administrator of the month.
You better put up my poster.
Do you even know what the administrator of the month means?
Administrator of the month is administrator of the month. Solar tower status normal. All functions available for use.
It's like college kids using words they don't understand, you know?
Great. Now we should be able to use the camp again.
Those things, or, well, the drones. Do you know how long they've been protecting this tower?
I couldn't say, but I'm sure they'll continue to protect it up until the energy runs out.
How does that work? Like, how do they run out of power? It's a solar facility. Surely the panels degrade over time, but then again, this is the future, and we have infinity cells. So maybe they don't degrade over time? Also, love this outfit. This has been great. But, and boy does she have one. No, we're going to go ahead and swap this out for the other outfit that we've never worn before. We've never worn the red one. We're going to go ahead and put that one on, because we've just not had reason to wear it before. We're going to try to swap out of outfits pretty regularly around here. Make sure that each one gets its due in the sun. You know what I mean? Let's get this guy. This guy looks like a goober. I'm ready to fight you, sir. I mean, it didn't go well those first few hits, considering I was, like, nowhere near you. I'm hitting the button to dodge. I promise you, I'm hitting the button to dodge. It's just not happening. Yeah, there we go. You get that dodge. You get that dodge and you hit him up with that counter. Let me tell you, my gosh, you just rip him to pieces. Restart the solar tower? That's completely crazy. It's nothing more than a suicide mission. You're still going to do it even knowing that? You're all out of your minds. And yet here you are. We managed it. It wasn't that difficult. You just had to, like, you just had to go get the robot. Can I just, like, shoot these guys? Do I actually not even have to engage with them, really? Okay. We did have to engage with them, unfortunately. But that did get his attention. Hi there, you. Like, the temptation is there. What are my other options? Stingers? Okay, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I was kind of hoping it would. Whoa, baby! Big gelatinous boy! He is a big boy, too. And he glows red, so you know he means trouble. Now he's dead. Red is dead. I guess I also... God, this one, maybe it's just because of the lighting here. It's so much more... reflective. It's like jello back there. Okay, let's activate whatever this is. Anyone gonna explain to me what just happened? Tetris Star Electrics! But why though? Has that... Should we check the map? Doesn't even show up on the map. What was the point? I'm actually deeply confused. We saw those sorts of things around the... Hold on. Was that one right there as well? Yes. Yes, it was. What happens if I engage with this one? I guess I gotta be in just the right position to do so. Do I have to turn on multiples of these? I noticed that one bar filled in. It looks like maybe to a third? So maybe if I activate multiples of these little stations, something will happen? Well, this one's completely wrecked, so there's no shot we're getting it turned back on. That's a ship! It just occurred to me, that is a full ship! That is just floating there. Was this the ocean at one point? Was that... I mean, they said all the water dried up. But there was so much water in that city we were in before, so I don't know if I fully believe that. Seems a little bit unlikely that all the water dried up, you know? What can I do with you? What is the purpose? I can move you around? But why would I want to? Oh, maybe to get up on top of that thing. Alright, well, let's activate this first off. So you see we got one of those things filled in. This is going to be the second one. Yes, okay. And maybe the third one is on top of there, because there's definitely something up there, and I see the little red light. We must be having a rough time, because she keeps making these very questionable noises pushing this thing. Like, it is quite the struggle, or it's very enjoyable. I don't know which. Both make me a little bit uncomfortable, though, regardless. Okay, we have to activate this, and then we'll be able to open that chest. We're so clever. What's in it, though? And is it worth it? Are you kidding? Potential tempest indeed. More like potential temptress,
Really?
am I right?
What is this thing? It looks so strange.
Oh,
The
that's
can?
The can. In the past, it was used as a container for electrolyte solutions.
A can. I like it.
We found so many of them at this point.
It isn't much, but I can still feel traces of memories in it.
It's a description or an advertisement for the electrolyte solution. Funny seeing you so interested in some old item. Well, they're kind of pretty in their own way. But if you're that worried about it, why don't I make a cabinet to store them?
That would be lovely.
As long as it's not a burden for you.
Is this a person?
Oh, this is easy as pie for the one and only Lily Artemis. I'll prepare it right away.
I don't want to cut Lily off.
Together.
That would be lovely, Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
Once I fought to protect the things that are precious to me, but I have nothing left. Everything is dead. There's nothing left to fight for. No reason to exist anymore. Marco! Poor Marco! What a guy. I think Matthew is the name of the missing husband. So fortunately, that's not him. What? Where is that leading off to? That might be something to explore later. I will go ahead and camp out at the 6 here, or at the very least I will activate the campsite at the 6. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. And real quick, yeah, I forgot about the camouflage type exo. Well, I didn't forget about it. A few minutes have passed since I got this, and it just occurred to me to come have a look at it here. Decreases enemy field of view. Increase melee attack power by 17.5% for 10 seconds upon successful execution. So that's going to be getting it to level 2. And then level 3 we can't do just yet, but that restores 15% of max HP upon successful execution. I want to switch to that one. I think that'll be fun. We don't have any more drone upgrades. I don't know, maybe we just find those in the world. I seem to remember finding them. We also can't build a lot of these outfits. I don't know if you all have noticed. We need more extreme polymer material, unfortunately. That said, as much as I like the red, and I do like the red, I'm thinking that it might be better suited for us to go with something with a bit more orange in it, to sort of blend in with the environment a little bit better. Also, when we get new suits, do our friends get new suits? I actually hadn't even thought about that. If I go down here and check out their clothes, no, they got the same options. Okay, that's fine. This has more of a desert flair. Stargazer, I mean, that's very gold. I feel like this is a little bit more deserty, though. Absolutely. We just blend in with the sands here. We are not going to go back the way we came. What we are going to do is try to sneak up on this guy. Do I need to go actually slow? Like, to be sneaky and sneak up on them? There we go. That's how you do the ambush right there. That was so good and satisfying. Awesome. I like that it gives you a prompt and that you can even zoom in from a bit of a distance. I want to slip past this big guy here with the butcher's cleavers and do the same thing. I'm wondering if you can still do that, because it mentioned like their field of view. Yeah, they don't seem to hear you, so you can sprint up on them full bore. This changes the entire game. This changes everything. We're gonna go up here because there looked like there was a fellow we could talk to, like another one of those drones, and it might be that he can take us across that crack there. All right, we're just gonna have to like fight these guys. I'm not even gonna bother wasting my time trying to sneak up on them, considering I can't tell like heads from tails on them. Get away from me. Hold on, has he noticed me? Unfortunately, yes, now he has. Beautiful. Also, I figured out blocking now. It is kind of what I... Oh. It is kind of what I anticipated, where you have that shield down there, and you can block most attacks, and I think take no damage, except for the ones you can't block. Look at this. Look at this lush little oasis we found. This reminds me, we never figured out how to shut down the power back in the city to explore the water. Looks like this we can pretty much get in, though. Or at least it doesn't appear... I mean, this has nothing to do with what we're attempting to accomplish right now. But check this place out. Are these, like... These are grapes, but I can't collect them for some reason. Do I need to cut them down? Okay, this is going to be a quest at some point. This is absolutely going to end up being a quest at some point. There are chests down below. Yeah, let's see if we can grab these. Sorry, it's not a chest. It's a crate. I want to get that right. I don't want to confuse anyone with the terminology around here. Changes the appearance of Lily. It's called Rainy Day. Does it just put a big poncho on her? Because that's funny and could be very cute. Oh, yeah, we're going to go with that. That's cute. All right. Lily has, like, attained, like, not even little sister energy, more like your little cousin that you're really fond of or something like that. Niece, if you have many nieces as I do. I just want her to be happy and safe somewhere. Well, I don't have the code for this, so we'll have to come back here later, I assume. Very fond of and protective of Lily. Right, back out here onto the plateau. I think that right there is not where we were standing moments ago. We were on the other side of even that. So we were right here, looking out at this island, and there was a drone right there. But the drone is not there anymore. Ah, but there is a way across. Kind of as I expected. Gonna have to do a big jump. But that's okay, we can do that. Design pattern Racers High. For what now? I didn't even see it. something. We'll find out when we get back up here to a station and can have a look at it. It's probably just like a checkered flag, but an outfit. Oh dear. Okay. Did he notice me? He did notice me. Alright, so I'm not going to be sneaking up on this one. I can't even get away from this guy! Yes! Those combos! You get the right combos of O's and triangles. You get that square and your triangle figured out, right? You get those combos down. You're crazy powerful. I think that stealth is definitely the move right now. Once we're able to restore health from it as well, we're going to be unstoppable. So, presumably, we talk to this fella. Anything else around here? No. I think we're covered. Talk to this fella and he'll be able to, like, ferry us back across, maybe? Or maybe he just hangs out here? Oh, hello. Yeah, you know, he's doing something. Oh! They're buddies! Yeah, okay. Don't die. Okay, we can barely get on top of that one. I think we might have to zoom on all of these. Gosh. Again, gorsh. Once we get the ability to heal from this, we're going to be unstoppable. Going to be absolutely unstoppable. Unstoppable and a menace to society, let me tell you. We're almost back at this campsite, by the way. Can you believe it's taken us this long to go full circle? I can. Let's see if we can check out that checkered flag outfit, is what we're assuming it is. Also, let's activate the phone. I don't know if we actually need to activate these at the campsites. It might just be by bringing the campsite online, they become active. Maybe. I don't want to state that like it's an absolute fact. Racers, hi! I did say it would be like a checkered flag. And it kind of is, but I was thinking white checkered flag. I guess not. We're not going to rest for right now. We've got full heals, so even though our health is a little low, I think we'll try to press on and make our way to our actual destination, which is, I believe, the scrapyard. Is that where we're supposed to be going? Or Atlas? No, that's where we're supposed to be going.